Good evening, folks. This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another TF Safari pickup. It's got Newage Rhedosaurus, also known as the Dinobot Sludge. After getting Swoop in, I have to get the rest of the Dinobots, and that was the one I could get available. I'm going to have to track down Grimlock, also known as Ymir, and get him in there too before Slag comes out. All that said and done, make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. Let's turn this camera around and take a look at Newage Sludge. And here's H-56, Newage 56, Dinosaur Forces Jungle Warrior Rhedosaurus. You got the top of the box there looking all spiffy. Side of the box you got robot art. The back of the box makes me want to get that Devastator now. I'm going to have to get a hold of that. More sludge. Bottom of the box you get that scowl from the Brontosaurus mode, and that's about going to do it, guys. I don't have no barcodes. I got this, like I said, from TF Safari. They had it in, and I didn't even hesitate. I just pulled the trigger after Swoop. So let's get him unboxed and see how cool he really is, guys. Really do enjoy these unboxings here, guys. Let's see, we got Sludge and his contents, the bag of stuff and goodies and stuff and things and stuff there. We got his instruction pamphlet there, and we got Sludge inside of his plastic blister. I love the way this is like a masterpiece, a miniature masterpiece of itself, and probably some tape, maybe not some tape, and we'll see in a second. Let's just go ahead while we're here. And I don't believe it's taped at all. I just got those little clips, and this is how you do a masterpiece, guys. This is how you do a miniature masterpiece. This is how you do your figures to begin with. Everything is just top notch and high quality. And they got a little QC pass there on the top, fresh out of the, oh my gosh, this guy is awesome. Oh my gosh. After seeing the gappiness and the ugly underbelly of the Studio series, this is so good, guys. Oh my gosh. This just does something for me. He's got a little blast port up in there, and right out of the box impressions just are super high positive. Oh my word, man, it's got some good joints. Oh my gosh, I'm going to continue to geek, guys. Everything feels so premium, so good, and for the money that these do cost and the tiny package thing, stop watching this video and go buy your own. If you're, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right there, and I know you got the QC pass off the back of that. Got a little bit of residue, we get a little bit of goopy gone. We'll be right back in a moment, guys. And I always silly re-stick it back to the back of the instructions because I like to keep everything together like a goofball. But anyway, let's take a look at those instructions. And the map to Rhedosaurus from Brontosaurus mode is done in about 37 steps, and it's not as clear looking at first glance to the other stuff, but I do like how they highlight it in red, and then they show you exactly where you got to get at and which way it needs to go. They do a pretty good job with it, and of course there's nothing on the back except for the QC pass that I threw back there. So we're going to take a look at that closer here in a moment. And here's Rhedosaurus on his turntable here, and we got Ymir's leg fillers that came with him packed in. We have the silly Goo eyes from that one episode. We have a very nice blaster, almost so finely done. I thought it might actually have a launch capability, but henceforth, nah. I wonder if it does have a blast effect that'll be coming out in with Slag or with Snarl. Can't wait to see Snarl. You have fisticuffs that need to be cut off the sprue if it'll show up there. So there's the fisticuffs on sprue. Here is the spirit fingers that comes with all Newage figures on sprue. We'll get those off sprue eventually. And another set of rear toes or aft claws. And then you got some fore claws, so they're on sprue. And let's get on the main event. And here he is on the turntable, looking awfully fine, zoomed out. We're going to zoom in once here and let you see his little Dinobot details and whatnot, what is there. Everything is like nicely painted, everything feels nice in hand, And he's got a flap here on his head that you actually can lift up and swap out for those comic book eyes. I don't want to do that because I like the blue eye look myself. Can't believe how articulated that neck is. That is something else awesome. I just absolutely adore versus the Studio Series. Like I said, this thing feels amazing in hand. I love how articulated that tail is. So you can get that movement all the way out to there, and you can just get that like towel, you know, like swinging his tail in for boom, and he's getting ready to tear up Devastator or Unicron's tail end with his tail. So that's just really, really awesome. A little bit of detail in there, nicely painted detail. The paintwork is exceptional in these. I'm speechless. I get left speechless every time I open these up, and I have to gawk and do the stuff off camera because, dude, that's so cool. You can get that all the way around as needed if you need to. Same thing with this thing here. And, oh wow, you get all the way out. I mean, that's crazy, man. The amount of detail. I mean, you could just simulate him. Look at that. Getting laid out, blam, he's done, man. He's done. He's down for the count, and just an amazing piece. And I like how all of this is filled in. Got a couple of gaps there, but for the most part, it's filled in like a masterpiece should be filled in. These miniature masterpieces don't get old, and I really want to get a blast effect for that inside there. That's about going to do it for the Dinobot mode. Let me get them with the one and only other Dinobot I've got from Newage. Give me a moment. Or Dinosaur Forces. Gonna let you see him and Swoop sitting there looking really awesome together. Swoop standing up in his I'm getting ready to mess something up pose. Packing the heat there too. Just awesome, guys. I highly recommend this. And again, if you haven't already got yours on order or whatnot, seek them out because these guys feel really good in hand. Okay, let me get Rhedosaurus into his robot mode. And guys, I'm here to tell you there's some next level Houdini stuff going on with this transformation here. Let me see if I can get zoomed in on this guy a little bit better. One moment. This guy is next level awesome. I absolutely adore this. The way this profile does is purely 110% sludge. I can't get over how good this really is. There's a look at all the sides there. You got the paint details, you got the details period, and the feel of this is so awesome. I'm a little bit worried about these little wing dinghies because they lock into place, but you can articulate these however you need to and see fit. So speaking of which, we're gonna move them on back here and let you go ahead and see that you can get that head all the way up for flying poses and stuff. So that's really awesome. You got all the way around on that head joint, and boy is it tight, guys. It is so very tight. So just kind of be careful not to go straight up in the paint off of your sludge there. I absolutely love that. So awesome. So very good. You got all the way around on that joint right here. It will get all the way around. You can get out to a full T. Oh, this is so cool. You get just more than, you get that much in the elbow. You got its swivel point. Oh my word, guys, this thing will swivel all the way around the wrist because it is on that peg that will pop in and out as needed. And you got your gun there, all that stuff going on. We're gonna get it back out here to full T because I got a feeling you can get the full Van damage and then some more, baby. Full Van damage, pain. Oh man, that's just so crazy awesome, guys. So then not only do you got that, they managed to they Houdini in that ab crunch. That is so cool, man. And it clicks back into place, and the head just likes to float around a little bit there. I might be doing something wrong. I like how this is how you do hips, guys. I mean, look at that. Bam. You can kick on up higher if you need to. Bam, there it is. You got that little bit of a swivel there. Top notch. The only thing that could even make this even more sweeter is if it actually incorporated ratchets in at this size, but there it is. This size, this thing is just totally tearing up. Get that head out of the way. You can kick up back that far if you so desire. You got the upper thigh swivel that does a lot for you. You don't get any toe tilt, but you do get a massive ankle rocker out of some gap filler that, like I said, some Houdini awesome stuff going on there. And there's only one thing left to do. We're gonna get the wings back out there just like this. I like them like that configuration right there. I'm gonna back out there, set him down here, and bring in Swoop. And let you see my Dinobot boys so far, how they look all together. Whoops, sorry. Ha ha ha. Look, just look at that. This is masterpiece, guys. I mean, just an absolute masterpiece. Just absolutely love this. I don't know where the swords are at. I wish we had some swords for these guys. Maybe that's in a future kit. Maybe I haven't paid attention, but let's get Sludge into some final thoughts, because the mosquitoes is eating me up with these prehistoric Dinobot guys. Some final thoughts on this Rhedosaurus. Like I said earlier in the video 2 other times, go pick this thing up from TF Safari or wherever you can get it. It was on TF Safari for a little cheaper than other places were advertising it, but this thing is just a solid piece, guys. Now I gotta get those Autobot symbols on there. I gotta get Grimlock next, and then Slag is coming in the not too distant future, probably late July, early August, if it doesn't come earlier. And I can only praise this thing for all the stuff and things at this level and size. This kicks the Studio Series butt through the wall. That Studio Series version of this guy was so chock full of QC with the knees and all that stuff. And now, while this don't have ratchets, this thing does have the best joints on a figure ever. Slick, solid, smooth. These are my Dinobots moving forward here, guys. I'm all in on this New Age stuff. Thanks again for watching my channel, guys. Gotta get out of these mosquitoes, like I said. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. And that's going to do it for Rhedosaurus, number 56 in the New Age Dinobot Forces subline, also known as Sludge. You guys have an excellent week out there. Until all are one, guys. Thanks again for watching this.